Question 349. Have you ever fallen victim to a conman?
No. Well, collectively, we did vote Boris Johnson, so...
Individually.
Yeah. But did you actually vote for him?
Oh, fuck no.
Well, then you didn't, personally.
There you go.
I voted for Tony Blair once, so I think that counts.
I don't think he was a con man.
I haven't.
Oh, we have evidence of weapons of mass destructions in Iraq. Yeah, fuck off.
No, I genuinely believe he thought we did because we were fucking lied to. I think he was misled.
Yeah, Christ,
You're welcome.
Christ, no. What that document that we went to Iraq, the Iraq War was from, which came from the British government, that was fucking doctored by his government. No, fuck off.
No, I think that came out later. I don't think that was the basis.
It was the basis.
No, I don't think it was.
Dave, that was the basis.
No, that's what we said. That's what we claimed after the fact was the basis. As we tried to make up something because we were let down.
That document was presented to the UN by Colin Powell before we even invaded Iraq. That was Blair's dodgy dossier that he sold Parliament on going to war on. He's a fucking con man and a liar.
Fair enough.
Sorry,
okay.
Rant there,
yes.
Do we have to go down the politics?
Right, no, we don't. Right, we're not.
I'm a Labour man, but I fucking hate that man Blair with a passion.
So would you vote for Labour now if he was the leader?
Fuck, probably not actually.
So you let the Tories get in instead of voting for him.
I'd probably protest voting in all honesty, if that was the case.
Weren't you complaining about people doing that in the US before?
Me?
Yeah.
No.
Well, did you make a statement in a stream earlier about how people should vote for Biden just so that Trump doesn't get back in?
I don't recall that I did.
I said that.
If I did,
I know Amanda did.
If I did, Jen,
and I agree with Amanda.
Jen, if I did, point me to it, but I don't believe I did.
You might not have. I might have been confused because there was a lot of politics being said the other day, so I'm probably confused, and I've had a lot to drink. So
No, somebody else said it too. They agreed with me. So, but Sarah asked a good question: does boyfriends or girlfriends count? Because that was going to be my answer.
Yes, I think so. Well, if they have done something that's a traditional, that's a con rather than just a bit misleading in your relationship, cheating on you, I don't think is conning you.
No, not cheating. Just having a habit that he didn't expose before we were together.
Yeah, I'd say that's conning you.
Pretty con manny. So, yeah, that's my answer.
Sammy?
I had a girl eat or drink something she was allergic to bloat her stomach to convince me she was pregnant with my child.
What the fuck?
That is fucked up.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Holy shit, who would risk their life like that?
This bitch.
That's bad. That's bad.
She was,
Yeah, okay, you win.
That just popped into my head actually, and I probably wished I hadn't said it. But my answer was gonna be, I haven't really been con, but my mum got as far as the post office to pay a tax bill that thankfully the local post office guy, because they sort of all know each other in Mum's town, said to her, don't pay this, it sounds pretty dodgy. And she rang up whoever and looked into it, and it was a scam, and it was a decent amount of money. So
but luckily,
my mum's not a silly lady. It was a because they sent letters beforehand, and it was all on official tax office looking documents, and then they were ringing, and
They do. They know exactly how to key into you to convince you, and they are getting more sophisticated. I've been conned with my father by dodgy salesmen 20 or so years ago, but only from the perspective of buying like shit leather jackets that aren't leather.
I would find it hard to imagine that there's not anyone here or anyone in the chat that has not been conned or grifted off of at some point in their lifetime. But I think it's it's what you learn from that experience is the question.
I don't remember
cons
anything
me all the
big,
time.
but I'm sure small stuff has happened.
I mean, he fucking does the whole like, "I love you, mom," and is all nice.
Oh, he's definitely lying.
Yeah, he did it the other day. I was talking to MathPig about it because he was just being really fucking nice to me. Like, he brought me food, he brought me milk because he said he didn't want me to disintegrate.
What did he want?
Weird. He ended up going someplace he wasn't supposed to, and I think he didn't want me checking in on him. It was right after he left, yeah. So he did get in trouble, and he fucking hates me now for it.
I'll give you a good one where I almost got conned. I almost got conned by an 8-year-old like 2 years ago, and like this is my stepfather's 80th birthday party. So we're down there, and there was about a dozen kids in there, about like and my best friend's kid Matthew, his name is, he's my son and my best friend in the world. He came up said to me, it's like, all the other kids got this bag of candy, how come I didn't? So I went over to my mum and said, "Hey, how come Matthew didn't get a bag of candy?" He says, "What are you on about? I gave him 2 bags of candy." I took her around and I looked at him, and he had this most smug fucking grin on his face you've ever fucking seen. I was like, "You little bastard."
If you enjoyed that, please hit the thumbs up button. If you didn't, hit the thumbs down. If you think you've got a better answer or just want to tell us how wrong we are, leave a comment down below. Subscribe down here for new questions every day, and make sure you hit the bell so you don't miss out on our live shows. If you click over here, you'll see our latest upload. Over here, for what YouTube thinks you'll love the most. And finally, for a complete playlist of all our currently released questions, click here.